I was having a class today about this idea of how sometimes when we think, for example, it's very common for people to say that English speakers are colder, right, in emotion.
Yeah.
And I think partially that's true. Like culturally, Brazilians are a bit warmer.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But I think also a bit of that is our inability to perceive how they express emotions, which is different the way that we do it in Portuguese.
Yeah, you were talking about how we usually like judge people from other countries as cold.
Yes.
But it's not that they are cold, it's just that they show their emotions in a different way, right?
Both culturally and also in the language itself.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
not to go too deep into this, but like the present perfect situation and how the present perfect can be used to express importance, how you think that something is relevant without having to say it, without having to explain it. And if you don't know that structure, if you don't know that nuance,
you can't really pick it, right? Can you give an example where the present perfect is used with this goal?
Yes. So for example, there's a difference if I ask you, did you eat today? And if I ask, have you eaten today?
Have you eaten today? Okay, got it.
If I say, have you eaten today, I am letting you know without having to say it that I care if you ate or not. Like I am asking because I am concerned if you ate or not.
Okay.
While if I ask, did you eat today, is a bit more
I just
curiosity.
I just want to know. Like, I don't care if you do or if you did or not.
It's not necessarily like a cold thing, but it's like I am not showing my emotion.
Exactly. Yeah, if you put like in a real situation, for example, we are working together in an office, right? And you are like having a meeting or talking to someone, you're just like, it's today the weather is good or something.
Did you eat today?
Did you eat today? Yeah, it's just like part of like a small talk. But we are very close friends, and like you just arrived from home at work, and I'm like, have you eaten today? Because you seem like you haven't eaten anything, or like you are taking your medicine and you need to take your medicine while you are eating or later after you had your meal. So you are really concerned, right?
Hey, and if you ask me, have you eaten today? In my mind, I would think, let's go eat. Like you are also inviting me to go eat.
Exactly. If you haven't, you have the opportunity to do it now. Exactly.
While did you eat is more like a curiosity.
Exactly.
Again, not cold, but as you said, in this context of like casual conversation. Oh, did you eat today? Yeah.
Exactly. But that thing about how they express their emotions and how sometimes we don't realize it, it's something that we could stay like the whole day here talking about it. And I have a friend in Montreal. He works at Meta now, and he pursued his PhD and his master's abroad, and he was talking about it because he was born in Brazil, but he went to live in the US very young, so like 2-3 years old. So he was like raised in English at school, but at home he was speaking Portuguese. So he has kind of a mixed personality, because he's like half American, half Brazilian, but his whole family is from Brazil. But he didn't have a Brazilian culture because he was born there, like he was raised there.
The identity crisis.
Exactly, but he could understand like that people sometimes they're not rude. They're just like saying things in a different way than us, because we take a long time to go into the point, like to get into the point. If there is one thing that we Brazilians are not, it is straightforward. We are not with anything.
And we'll never say no.
Exactly. This is another thing very, very cool to say. Brazilians don't say no, right?